Welcome to MetalVice in 666. I'm your host, Brian, joined by my other host,
Karen.
And today, for today's little episode, I wanted to talk about our playlist. We've brought this up a couple times in our podcast. Kind of just wanted to explain what it is, why we do it, and how we sort of do this thing. So I'll just go ahead and start the timer now.
No.
Awesome. Cool. So, our playlist.
Yes.
It is every time we go to see a concert, we get the set list from Setlist FM as soon as we can.
Yep.
And we put those songs from the set list from the show we saw into a playlist. And we break it down by each year. And we brought this up during our final year review.
Yeah, our 2022 year-end review. We talk about it.
Because we wanted to talk about how many songs are added and how many hours. It was like 743 songs last year in 2022.
Okay.
And like 54 hours of music.
Yeah, that's a lot. And that wasn't even as much live music as we had seen because
Go ahead.
we don't put every band on there. And if we see a band twice, we don't add the songs twice.
Right. So if a band we don't like, they don't get added.
Yeah. And but we may, like if it's not something we're into, we don't add it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, towards the end of the year, though, we started adding almost everything.
Because we liked almost everything.
Yeah, but at the beginning of the year, we were like, I don't need to check that out again.
Yeah, and also, not everything is on Setlist FM.
That's true, yeah.
We went to the Decibel Beer and Metal Festival.
That we did not find.
And a lot of that stuff wasn't on there.
A Killer's Confession we didn't find when we saw them with Bloody Wood.
Right.
At Beat Kitchen. We couldn't find that.
And I don't know if it's on there now. I haven't gone back to look. Okay. And there's also a few tracks that the set list was listed, but it was a new song for upcoming album.
Right. We had like 4 of those, I think.
There were a couple of them, yeah. And throughout the year, I took a note of like where it was, but I just got lazy and didn't want to go back and add it. It's a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
So
I mean, is it really that much work?
It's
work. It's work. It's
and then to get it in its right place.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not necessarily hard work. It's just work I don't want to do.
Yeah. But anyways, so we saw way more than 58 hours or 56 hours of live music.
Right. And as you said also, like if you see a band again, we're only putting net new songs on.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool because Ghost is a band we saw a couple times. And like they were one of the first bands we saw. So at the beginning of the playlist you have this chunk of Ghost. And then down when we saw them again, it was kind of fun to see how many new songs we were able to add.
Yeah.
And we had a lot more than I thought we would. I can't remember what it was, but it was like 6 or 7 songs.
Yeah. There was another concert because I just edited the video. I can't remember what it was, but we added like 8 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amon Amarth was probably it.
Well, no, because we only saw them once.
Yes. But what about the opener, Carcass?
Yeah, I don't know. Carcass had the same exact set list.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah.
And that's kind of fun too, because then you see like who had the exact same set list, who didn't.
Yeah.
Because that was they played with Ghost and then Carcass played with Ghost and then Amon Amarth, and so it was the same set list for both tours basically.
Yeah.
Metallica was one we saw twice. The second time I think we added 2 songs.
Yeah.
Whiskey in the Jar and I can't remember. I think Dirty Window or whatever the Saint Anger song.
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that's a lot of fun to do. How about listening to the playlist? Do you enjoy listening to it?
I do. It's something that I go to a lot. But I listen to it in a way of I want to listen to. I'll use Ghost as an example. That's what we've been talking about. But like I want to listen to Ghost, so then I go and either because for the Ghost concert at the beginning of the year last year we have Volbeat and Ghost on there. Twin Temple was with them, but we didn't want to add them because we were like we're not really into this. But now we're like we kind of want to see them again. Yeah. So we'd probably add them again if we saw them. But so how I listen to it is I generally go like I find the band I want to listen to and then I find that on the playlist and listen to the whole concert all the way through.
But you do that only for the first Ghost show, not the second one.
Well, no, not the second one because it's like
7 songs.
So, yeah, it's just a few songs. So yeah, so I can't really listen to the whole Ghost show in Green Bay because the songs or we don't put the whole set list on there. Right. So that's how I normally do it.
I guess
I pick out a concert that I want to listen to.
Yeah, and I guess we could do sort of subcategories of this also then of at the end of the year adding all Ghost as one separate playlist.
Yeah. No, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if I would want to do that, though.
I don't think I would either.
No. I mean, it would get us a better count of hours and stuff, but...
No, I mean, I wouldn't add...
Oh, you want to add it to the...
song.
Okay, okay.
Or maybe we do. I don't know. Because the way I like to listen to it is I like to shuffle.
Yeah, yeah.
So...
And when we're in the car, we shuffle.
Yeah. So that could be a good way. Like, you hear Square Hammer twice. So you're going to put it on the playlist twice, and if you hear it twice as much. That's how you saw it last year, so...
That's true. No, I don't like that. I like the way that we did in 2022. Yeah.
I think we're going to keep doing that. Also, what was I going to say? There was something I was going to say. I can't remember. Oh, shuffling. I like to listen to it on shuffle, like I said. And it's fun to listen to it on shuffle when you put one concert on, because it's just a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so we recently went to Anthrax, Black Label Society, and Exodus.
Yep.
We added them. We started a new playlist for 2023. And, like, that's all that's on there. I've listened to it a few times, and you hear the same song over and over and over. And that's what it was last year with Ghost and, who was it?
Avatar.
Avatar before that. So you had Avatar, Volbeat, Ghost.
Yeah, and that was for a long time.
And, so you hear that just repeat a lot of the same songs. Then you add more concerts, and you hear more and more and more. So at the beginning of the year, last year, I heard a lot of Volbeat. Now when I listen to it, I can listen to this all day and never hear Volbeat.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun because you hear so much good mix, and it has a really good mix. So you get like classic rock sounds, you get heavy metal, you get death metal, you get doom metal. There's so much metal that's on here. That's
sometimes
so
with on the shuffle, since they're from different albums and everything, like Spotify sometimes will play like 2 Avatar songs in a row though, and 2 Ghost songs in a row. Sometimes that happens. But because, like, if we shuffle this playlist, like, it is from different albums, so they might pick up the same artists multiple times.
Maybe. I don't know how their algorithm in the back end
I don't know how that works. I'm just saying sometimes that happens.
When I do listen to it, I will hit play, because sometimes, like, I don't know if I'm just fucking it up or what, but my shuffle button isn't selected or something, so I just hit play. And it's that first Hail the Apocalypse from Avatar, and I've heard that song a lot, and I don't mind it, and I like it a lot.
666.
But it's like, oh, we're at time. But it's kind of like, shit, all right, we're going to listen to this again. Now let's hit shuffle.
Yeah. So, did you say where we have our playlist?
So we have it. We have a Spotify channel for not a channel, but we've made it on Spotify. We'll publish it publicly so everybody can check it out, listen to it. If it's something cool that you like, do one for yourself. It's a lot of fun to look back and do this.
It is fun.
We haven't done it for past years. We started this only in 2022.
Yeah.
It might be fun to go back.
We could go back and see
how far back we can go. I don't know.
It would be fun. So
it'd be interesting.
Anyways.
Cool. I hope you enjoyed. Check out some live music.
Yep.